President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi arrived home after a short official visit to Kuwait on Tuesday, during which he held talks with Kuwait's Emir Sheikh Nawaf al-Ahmad al-Jaber al-Sabah over bilateral ties and a number of regional and international issues of mutual concern.
During his one-day state visit to Kuwait, which comes within the framework of the special brotherly Egyptian-Kuwaiti ties and cooperation, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi stressed on Tuesday that Kuwait and the Gulf states' security and stability are part and parcel of Egypt's national security. The president held talks with the Kuwaiti Emir Sheikh Nawaf al-Ahmad al-Jaber al-Sabah, saying Egypt is looking forward to expanding cooperation with Kuwait in political, security, economic and commercial fields. The president valued the level of coordination and consensus between the two countries regarding issues of mutual interest, confirming that he is determined to promote the joint Arab action. For his part, Prince Nawaf cited the close and historic bilateral ties, expressing his appreciation to Egypt's efforts to support Kuwaiti issues and development. He said Kuwait would expand its investments in Egypt and exploit available investment opportunities in the coming period, praising Egypt's role in strengthening the joint Arab action in the face of crises and challenges facing the region. The Kuwaiti prince hailed Egypt as a role model in maintaining stability and advancing development at the social and economic levels. The two sides reviewed the role played by the 13th round of the Egyptian-Kuwaiti Joint Committee, as well as collaborating efforts to combat terrorism and extremism, as well as spread the culture of tolerance. Earlier, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held talks with Kuwaiti Crown Prince Sheikh Mishal al-Ahmad al-Jaber al-Sabah, hailing the strong and brotherly bilateral ties. He also reiterated that two nations share common futures and destinies. The head of state expressed his keenness to expand cooperation in various domains with the aim of strengthening security and stability of the Middle East region. He also stressed the significance of coordination with Kuwait over developments in the Middle East to achieve regional stability. For his part, Kuwaiti Crown Prince described the Egyptian-Kuwaiti ties as strong and historical, reiterating that Kuwait is looking forward to expand cooperation and consultations with Egypt. The Crown Prince noted Kuwait values Egypt's pivotal role in the region, adding that the Egyptian community plays a pivotal role in Kuwait's development.
During his visit to Kuwait, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi also met with the Kuwaiti Prime Minister Sabah al-Khalid al-Sabah on Tuesday. The president praised the close historic ties that bind Egypt and Kuwait at both the diplomatic and popular levels and their era-long cultural and social engagement. The head of state said Egypt is looking forward to enhancing economic integration and strategic cooperation with Kuwait in light of the huge security and socio-economic crises hitting the region. For his part, the Kuwaiti Premier expressed interest in upgrading cooperation with Egypt into a strategic partnership in order to establish a cornerstone for maintaining regional security and stability and restore regional balance. The meeting reviewed means of pushing economic relations ahead of the approaching Joint High Committee meeting between Egypt and Kuwait. President al-Sisi congratulated Saudi King Salman bin Abdulaziz and Crown Prince Mohammed over the founding day. The president said the event reflects the historical depth of Saudi Arabia and the path of development and renaissance witnessed on all fronts under its wise leadership, expressing wishes for security and more development and prosperity for Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia held celebrations to commemorate for the first time its foundation nearly 300 years ago. The government lined up events that include musical performance on Saudi modern history, fireworks, drone shows and sound effects, with 3,500 performers taking part. The anniversary marks the day in 1727 when Mohammed bin Saud, founder of the first Saudi state, took over the emirate of Diriyah, a remote town which now lies on the northwest edge of the Saudi capital Riyadh. A royal decree last month declared February 22nd an official holiday known as Founding Day to be commemorated every year in recognition of the commencement of the reign of Imam Muhammad bin Saud and marking the start of the first Saudi state. Egypt witnessed the unique solar alignment phenomenon at the Great Temple of Abu Simbel on Tuesday, the 22nd of February. The phenomenon of solar alignment on the Holy of Holies in the Temple of Ramses II in Abu Simbel occurs twice every year on February 22nd and October 22nd. Abu Simbel is the largest temple carved in the rocks in the world. It was carved in a rock piece on the west bank of the Nile in a place of great beauty to worship the sun.